Well, a fellow's post kind of intrigued me, so I thought I would take a look myself. I'm in Pro 2012. Excuse me. I'm going to draw a box, a house, if you will. Excuse me. Okay, there's a house. Then we'll put a second floor on it. Build floor. Build new floor. Fine. Derive it from the second floor. It's fine. I don't care about that. That's fine too. Now we got a two-story house. Voila. Excuse me. I'm going to make this a gabled two-story house. So we'll go over the roof tab and roof tab, he said. There we go. You can see I've got auto build roofs on. That's fine. Excuse me. I'm going to go down to the first floor and build a staircase. That's probably longer than I need. Just make the best fit. Okay, that's fine. And I'm going to use the auto stairwell tool. What that auto stairwell tool does, it automatically creates a little room upstairs connected to an outside wall with an invisible wall. Because the way this software is put together, you don't want to have an island room. So anyway, you can look it up in the reference manual if you're curious about that. Where's my camera? Oh, there we go. It's going to be pretty generic because that's all I'm doing here. And so with that, let me take the invisible wall out just for grins. Oh, I think I deleted it, and the program put it right back. Yep, that's what's happening. And that's because over in Edit Preferences, I think it's under Architectural. There it is. Turn on Connect Island Rooms when opening Legacy Plans. Well, I'm going to turn that off just for grins. And this time when I delete that wall, it ought to stay gone. No. Boy, they hardwired it into the program. See that? I delete it and it comes right back. Well, anyway, that's because that's the way it's supposed to be. I learn something myself every time I do one of these. I'm going to open the room dialog box for this second floor room and vault the ceiling like our poster did. Just uncheck ceiling. And you can see that it's filled in with attic walls over, this is a separate room, the stairwell room. So I'm going to click over here in the stairwell room. I think that's a wall. I'm not sure. Okay, I got it. And we'll take the ceiling out of that one. And that's the default behavior. That's how it's designed to work. So now we have a vaulted ceiling and a stairwell. We'll go to one floor down. See, and it cut the hole in the ceiling. That's the way it's supposed to work. Now, how in the poster's case, the person who posted, his is a round room, and so the round room is made out of several different wall segments. This is pretty straightforward. We've got a railing wall, railing wall, railing wall, and a doorway. Hit the tab key in a railing wall. Look over here, wall types, interior railing. So this is actually a room enclosed. It's got a dialog box. And this invisible wall, I thought I could turn that off. But if I shorten it, see, it just comes right back. I can't do anything with it. I can move it, but I can't delete it. Otherwise, if I was able to, I just thought of something. I'll go over here to 3D settings and turn off auto rebuild walls, floors, and ceilings and see if I can get it done. Okay, no, it came right back. Well, that's neat. I didn't know that they had that auto hardwired into the program. Okay. So the edit preferences thing, That's for legacy plans. In legacy plans, they didn't have that feature in there. I don't see, okay. So that's how it should work. And if it's not working that way, especially since you have a round room up here, let's make this room round using this line to arc tool to make this round, or rounded. And let's see if that did anything. I don't think, oh, oh, I've turned off auto rebuild wall, floors, and ceilings. Yeah, I caused that myself. Let me go back over here to edit preferences. No, excuse me, 3D settings, and turn that back on. You can get some freakish results with that turned off, as you just saw. So if that ever happens to you, that's what's happened. Sometimes, every once in a blue moon, I'll want to turn that off. But it's even where the wall's curved, they're still connected. I'm going to go back to plan, and I'm just going to open this up and go back to the camera view. See, that makes the hole in the floor go away, even though this wall over here is still there. Close that back up. Oops. Get that back. I don't need that extending all the way in there, just touching the edge of it. That should bring, yeah, they brought it back. That's how that's designed to work. Now, in your case, why the vaulted ceiling, that's why I said I thought it was coincidental, because I think it was just coincidental. There's something else going on that you're not aware of, which is causing a problem. With new users, excuse me, you'll get into sometimes a bad wall connection. And these wall connections, of course, are very simple 90-degree corners. But usually you can look at them, and if there's something wrong with them, then it'll show up in plan view. It'll also, wow. It'll also show up in 3D. I can't seem to make any problems with that corner. So I guess this is all I can think of to do in this tutorial. I could play around the walls and see if I could make something wrong, but I don't see much point in it, because when everything's correct, the software is pretty reliable and pretty stable, and it only goes unstable and starts beginning to have a behavior of its own or a personality is when the settings aren't correct, and settings have been made without understanding what the settings are for, and bad 3D modeling where things don't connect properly, and things of that nature, and then things start going south pretty fast. Okay, well, thank you. If this helps anybody, that's great. Thanks for watching.